what's up everybody? It's a Mustachioed Yoshi here, welcoming you back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And, well, Future Connected, technically. Last time, we started up the game and we only cleared one quest, really. We have a bunch more to clear. I just felt with cutscenes, it'd take a bit longer to tackle more of them. Let's just tackle this one right here. Whatever shall I do? Caranel.
Hey.
Hello there. How would you feel about assisting me in my research? Come now, don't make those faces. It's an easy task, I swear. I'll take the grimaces happily, ma'am, shall I? See, I've developed this tool for exploiting ether deposits, a common etherpick, if you will. I'd like you to test it out. You're still looking uncertain? Struck dumb by my apparent genius? Oh, of course. You're used to being able to mine ether deposits on the biomes with run-of-the-mill tools, aren't you? Well, that won't work here on the Bionis shoulder. The deposits are too dense, so you need a specialized implement, i.e. this. I never understood what IE was short for. I'm gonna have to look that up, hold on. Short for Latin phrase, id est. Oh, meaning that is. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Previous iterations of the Etherpick were pretty heavy machinery, though requiring training and a license to operate. So, to cut through the rigmarole, I looked into developing one that even laypeople like you could use right from the off. If you prove me right, I'll even let you keep it once you're done. How about it? Ether Exploitation. Caranel has requested you assist with her research. She needs something to try mining an ether deposit with the common etherpick she's working on. Oh, you'll do it? Well, that's just grand. See, I made the thing, so it wouldn't mean anything if I only tested it myself. Thanks. I used to have an assistant helping me, but they seemed dissatisfied for some reason and ran off before I knew it. Well, we got the common etherpick. Just mosey on up to an ether deposit, heft the common etherpick, and use it to give the deposit a good whack. Do let me know how you get on. No problem, leave it to me. With Mr. Shulk here, we'll be finishing quick snap. Well, according to Caranel, I just have the pick and give the ether deposit a good whack. Alright, let's see what the common ether pick can do for us. Huh? Was that supposed to happen? Ah, one hit and it broke. Maybe it's malfunctioned. We should let Caranel know about this.
Hey.
Thanks for that. I have to say, I didn't expect it to break so easily, though. Right, give it here for a minute. I see. So the problem is durability. Alright. Due to the higher ether density on the Bionis shoulder, it seems it crystallizes into a form that's perfect for gems. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. Thank you all. This has been a valuable learning opportunity. I feel like I can take my research to the next level now. I did want you to have the common Etherpick as thanks, but now that it's broken, it won't really do, will it? Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to give you the old retail model instead. Like I said, it's God's king, so it requires a trained hand, but it's better than nothing, right? You should be able to use it to harvest decently high purity gems from all around the shoulder. Saves you time crafting. Indeed. With that, we got an Etherpick. With the Etherpick you received from Caranel, you can now mine gems directly from ether deposits. Neat! On the Bionis shoulder, you can use a tool called an Etherpick to mine actual gems from ether deposits, not just crystals. If you exhaust a given deposit, check back after a while. As you progress through the story, you may be able to obtain a more efficient pick. With a better Etherpick, you could mine gems of higher rank. Well, let's go ahead and mine the crystals. We got HP up 2, HP up 3. Change equipment. Ooh, the noise suppressor gives lock-on resist to shulk. We could use HP up 3. Let's give HP up 2 to Melia. Wait, we already have an official staff. Got all these different staffs. World Ender staff. That kind of looks cool. Bonus staff. Also looks pretty cool. Empress staff. Okay, okay. We also got different types of gear. We got a majority of the gear types. Bonnet? A bonnet. Ceremonial mask. Resort style 1. Anemone style 1. If I remember right, the cosmetics from this carry over into the base game. So that's pretty good. Let's switch to nighttime, because we have some quests to gather. Let's start with Tiliana.
Hey.
Have you come here across Navia Highland? Then you must have met those ether-based organisms along the way. I speak of the common monsters composed entirely of ether. These ether organisms have appeared all across Navia Highland recently, and in large numbers too. There must be at least 2 points they're spawning from, as their exact properties differ based on location. Anyway, I'm concerned. When these organisms gather, they create a strong ether field that attracts other monsters. If you haven't seen them spawn yourself, it's possible there is some prerequisite to it happening that we're not aware of. If you notice a flock of these organisms in your travels, I'd like to ask you to eliminate them with all haste. Ooh, we get the Anemone Brim D and the Princess Dressy. So we have to defeat elementals. Thank you very much. Actually, it's my little brother who told me all about this. He vowed to take matters into his own hands if the situation did not improve on its own. But, as his sister, I'd prefer that he not put himself in harm's way. I'm sorry to trouble you all, but I hope you understand. This is for the common good. Fortune be with you. No problem, leave it to me. And we have yet another quest here. Let's talk to Hamlin. Yes. I know it is of no business of mine to be asking outsiders, but would you consider assisting us with the hunt? Some of our people sustained injuries while out on the last one, leaving us somewhat short-staffed. Could you go into more detail? Go down from here in the direction of the lake and you'll arrive at Navir Highland. There, you should find some Machina X. We were able to lure them out with bait not long ago. Would it trouble you to defeat them and collect some X Iron Hearts for us? Once you've finished, be sure to lay some bait to the west of Navir Highland. They won't congregate if we don't coax them out, and our hunters could do with the assistance. X are quite partial to rainbow carrots. It would spare us a great deal of effort if you were to find some for us. Well, let's accept. I hope it's not too much trouble to ask all this of you, but we'd greatly appreciate it if you could find the time. No problem, leave it to me. Man. I'm gonna go to quest log. We're gonna have to do hunting help. Because that's a little closer. Another thing I want to do is tackle this mining portion here. I do want the ether gems after all. Oh! And there's a key item here. Kororo's favorite.
Oh!
We may need that for Leia. Sub-Zero Steel? Yo. Ether Defense up 2. Ether Protect 3. That's a different type of gem. If I've ever saw one. Although there's more out this way than I expected. The Companions Forum. Guess that really didn't do a whole heck of a lot, huh? Alright, I'll cut ahead to when we get to the Machina X. We will have to go to Navir Highland, though. Oh yeah, we need to defeat the Aqua Nebulas as well. Good thing we found one here.
Everyone, let's go!
Display no mercy. Nay, nay, weather any storm. Summon bolt. Hammer beat. Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you've got, Melia!
Ether is flowing through me. It is starting to get toasty.
I like how this Paggle is paying us no mind. Ah, I missed the Shaker Edge. Got Element Fragment. Those can actually sell for a decent chunk, but we might want to hold on to them. For now, let's tackle the X. Oh yeah, and while we're here, grab some kilo pumpkins. Moro Cob, Kilo Pumpkin. Ooh, that's a Wind Nebula. Gauss Sky Mole.
Everyone, let's go!
Nene, not like the look of that one. Display no mercy.
Dun, 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 dun. Man. Olive Soft knows how to make good music and a good open world, dude.
No!
Great.
It's over.
Tornado elements?
Once Nene get back, let us hurry onwards.
Let's fight these Machina X.
We can't lose.
Power dead upon the surge through Nene. Display no mercy. Miles down. Ready and able.
Come on, we can do it.
And with that, we've nearly defeated the Machina X.
Good job, everyone.
Dead upon once Nene get back. But we
We
can
need X Iron Hearts, so...
Right, let's do this.
I expect none. Power dead upon surge through Nene. Nene's starting to get toasty. Let's
Cigarette.
Alright, that knocked it down pretty easily.
that feel like running.
That's one X Iron Heart.
Reckless.
And we got Rainbow Carrot.
Making Nene proud. Inspiring.
Alright,
Doing my best too.
Everyone, let's go.
that makes 2 X Iron Hearts. We'll have to fast travel back again. Thankfully, this gives us more Aqua Nebulas and Wind Nebulas to fight before we fight the Machina X over there.
We can't lose.
Nene, not like the look of that one. Display no mercy.
Alright.
Summon Sword Drive.
Backlash.
Let's go. It's flowing through me.
Elemental Bullet, huh?
Nene angry. Nene's starting to get toasty.
Elemental Cannon.
Don't lose focus. Enemy getting weak. Miles down.
Cigarette. Take this.
Here goes. Here goes. Nene's starting to get toasty.
We nearly defeated this Aqua Nebula.
Excellent attack. No stealing thunder of Nene.
Everyone, let's go.
And we defeated it before it could use Aqua Burst.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Always great to see that. And we've got Wind Nebula up ahead at the Navir Crossroads.
Summon Flare.
Backslash.
Hammer the earth. Summon Sword Drive. Here goes. Through me. Toasty. Battle. Hammer. Summon Aqua.
That's a backslash. Alright, that's in our backslash. And we defeat the Wind Nebula.
Did Nene knock off shots? Let us remain vigilant.
Alright, let's defeat this Machina X.
We can't lose!
I expect nothing short of Nene, take you up myself. Nene, ready?
I missed that. Backslash. Using adrenaline. And come on. X Ironheart. We just need one more.
Nice one!
And we got the last X Ironheart we needed. All that's left is to place an offering here. Looks like this is the place. We'll have to return to Hamlin. Probably around night hour. Oh, here he is.
Yes?
So, you've returned with the X-Iron Hearts. My thanks. These ought to revitalize our injured warriors. They may be hard to stomach, but their powerful medicinal properties are sure to expedite the healing process. And, since you've laid out the bait, our next round of hunting should be relatively painless. We're very much indebted to you this day. Thank you. Well, with that, we got the Rudra hood and the Rudra jacket for Shulk. Let's change equipment. The Rudra jacket, that barely changes anything, but we get agility up too. That's pretty good. And the Rudra hood. It's not much different from the Rex hood, but you also get lock-on resist 2 or agility up 2. Yeah, let's get the Rudra hood there. Ether defense up 2 would be good. Yeah. Let's head to the Navir Crossroads. Would you look at that? Ether font.
Let's do this!
Our dead upon surge through Nene. I expect nothing short of our very best.
Alright.
This is the Monado's power!
No busters against Mechon. Honestly. Alright, let's use Break. With that, backslash. And Slit Edge.
That was too easy!
That'll give us an element fragment.
I see your strength is the
And
genuine.
the last enemy we have to defeat. It's right up ahead. I'd probably sooner tackle the ones closer to the next landmark. That way, well, we'll be good to go. Man.
Everyone, let's go!
Nene, not like to look at that one. I expect nothing short of our very best. Nene's down to get toasty. Vertical bolt. Copy.
Dream Edge!
Vertical bolt. I feel the ether building within me.
Alright, we inflicted great.
Aha, the weak spot.
Melia, great attack!
No stealing thunder of Nene. Things are going to plan. Nene,
Let's heal Melia
Heal!
and help her out.
please.
You okay?
My head spins like this. Hammer
Dream Edge!
Oh, I guess that counts as a defeat.
Marvelicious. Is that all the backbone you have?
Well, let's head back to Companion Cape.
Hey,
My little brother tells me the ether organism situation is under control now. It's thanks to you, isn't it? Thank you. The two kinds of ether organism have been eliminated. Monsters should no longer be drawn to their presence. This irregular spawning incident is only one of the many unexplained phenomena we've encountered here on the shoulder. All of us living here have to keep our wits about us if we want to preserve our peace. Indeed. Indeed. Alright,
hi there.
let's see what we can buy. We already have official staff. Seed Blammer. We could use Brave Cap or Stellar Gear. Beanstalk Hair Tie. Cheek Ribbon. I'll take it into consideration for Leia. For now, let's change Melia's gear to that of a Nimni Brim D and Princess Dress D. That'll give critical up 2. Two pretty good gems to have. Enough about that. We have a vast new area to explore. And with that, we have a new mechanic to explain. If you remember earlier, it mentioned about how there's gonna be all-out attacks. Oh. Hello, Legwolf. Seeing us off before we even get a chance to talk to whoever's right at the entryway there. I see.
Don't hesitate, Schultz. Almost there.
Well, that's unfortunate.
My friend.
Let's go on ahead to the Cragmaw Caverns. Before our friends pass here, please do hear a story. I sense an ordeal in our immediate future. Meh. Gratitude for stopping in tracks. What is matter? The matter is a bit complicated, to be frank. If we can help, we would like to do so. Meh. Although we've pretty much only just arrived here, so if it's directions you need, we might not be the ones to ask. Issue is not about where go, actually it's about tracking down friends. They get lost? They not lost, no. They scout to designated locations to perform ordered land survey. What point of that? Measuring relative and absolute elevation of terrain, plot distance, and other such. Oh no! Completely forgot to do mandatory self-intro! Qualified! Certified! Satisfaction guaranteed! Ponspector 10-2 is named, survey new lands is game. Pleasure to meet you, 10-2. I'm Shulk, and these are Melia, Nene, and Kino. Pleasure all belong to 10-2. My curiosity is a little piqued. Might I ask what a Ponspector is? Question is extremely well timed. Ponspectors is the name of elite unit of Nopon surveyors, and 10-2 is one. Nopon from Frontier Village surely hear Ponspector names said in tone of reverence at least once or twice. Sister Pon? Have any clue? Nene guess Datapon might know? Things worse than 10-2 thought. Long period of suspended activity was disastrous for brand recognition. Meh, no. Tribulation is only opportunity in full body costume. Go on, 10-2, have to put best foot forward. 10-2 and other Ponspectors actually come to Bionis' shoulder to conduct full and complete survey. But Chief 1-1, who is brigade leader, forget to inform of rendezvous point. So, though 10-2 finished own assignment, looks like up creek without paddle. Expect all Ponspectors in same boat. 10-2 think should probably go look for teammates, but with monsters carpeting land, probably even veteran Ponspector like 10-2 have hard time. Apart from yourself, how many members does your team number? Nice round 11. 11? I see. This is a vast land, so searching by yourself certainly seems dangerous. Do you know where your colleagues might have gone? 10-2 have couple thinklings. 2 Ponspectors can probably find. Then maybe they have clues for other whereabouts. All rightings. Then we go search for the first 2. Now wait single minute, Kino. Still plenty of important business we are tending to. 10-2 not get underfoot, promise. Friends look strong, so thought maybe can go with? That way, if see Ponspectors somewhere along travel path, can help out each other. Is good plan or what? What do you think, Melia? Do you really need to ask, Shulk? We help you look for Ponspector friends. Should really be Miss Melia that say that. Really? Oh boy. Tear ducts of 10-2 welling with joy. Thank you, friends. Can you tell us, to the best of your knowledge, where you would expect your colleagues to be? One was in charge of the area between crossroads on way to Companion's Cape, all way to Nerthus Necropolis. That one is bit of coward, so Tentu not sure he do survey job properly. Other one was assigned to area past Craigmore Caverns, stretching from lake on lefty side up to Pillar Knoll. Might be having case of screamy abdabs at unexpected circumstance, so Tentu would like to put mind at ease. What are abdabs? Unless friends think Tentu is some kind of freeloader, let reassure. When push come to shove, Tentu shove. Well, I feel better already. Thank you, Tentu. But of course, most grateful, Tentu most grateful too. Blue team, Tentu. Well, assembling Ponspectors. Ponspector enabled special attacks. The Ponspectors are an elite band of surveyors from Frontier Village, split between red, blue, and yellow teams. If you can befriend members from all three teams, Shulk and his friends will gain access to a kind of special attack, so try to seek them out wherever possible. The full Ponspector Brigade numbers 12 members. When you recruit one, they may tip you off to the location of others. Locations you've heard of are marked on the map with a flag, I guess? Ponspectors on the Bio's shoulder have issues they struggle with. Resolve those issues for them to gain their help in your quest. In the collectibles section of the main menu, you can access the Ponspector report to learn more about the Ponspectors you have befriended up until that point. So, with that, let's review our Collectopedia and add some stuff to the Collectopedia, of course. But furthermore, we also have a Ponspector report featuring Tentu. Experience 18 years, male. Role blue team. Specialty is there. Trait is obliging. Tentu knew he forgot something. Meat spot. She forget to tell us. Again. Now total mayhem. Except Tentu is equally to blame for forget.
We measure! Find treasure!
That's great. Man, I'm looking forward to Ponspector quests. Let's talk to Tay-Tay. Qualified! Certified! Only mildly terrified! Ponspector Tay-Tay is a name, and surveying new lands is game. But really, none of that matter right now. Tay-Tay is smack in middle of cataclysmic struggle of life and death. That doesn't sound good. Nene have bad feeling in pit of tum-tum. Tay-Tay was sneak secret surveying. Careful to hide from watchful monster eyes, but then made worst mistake of life. At end of Ponspection, let Lil Victory Cheer slip out. Oh, I see. And then monsters spotted Tay-Tay. Monsters poised to lunge for soft, succulent body of Tay-Tay. Thanks to quick escape legs, Tay-Tay able to hoof it all way here. But then grim realization dawn on Tay-Tay. Somehow, Tay-Tay lose more precious than life protective charm. Tay-Tay think possibly could have dropped at Nerthus Necropolis just upslope here. Oh, Please help Tay-Tay to find difference. Tay-Tay is begging you. Well, let's look for his charm. Quest updated, we'll track it. Man. It'll be a long way, but it'll be a worth it while wait. Got Doomhawks, Marule Hawks. Machina Ansel. Will probably see us. Called it. In battle against enemies, Ponspectors will jump in to help Shulk and his friends on their own initiative. Each Ponspector has a signature move, healing the party, debuffing the enemies, and so on. Red team have an offensive signature move, blue team mostly have a healing signature move, but not all of them. Yellow team have a debuffing signature move. If you perform well in Battle Start Affinity, Burst Affinity, etc. by pressing B at the right time, the Ponspectors may enter a state of high tension. Ponspectors in a state of high tension will join in the battle with all their strength and with no slacking off. High tension will wear off with time, returning to the usual state.
Summon Earth. Summon Earth. Nene ready and able. Look to our neighbor. Aha! The weak spot. Making Nene proud. Things are going to plan. Hammer.
Oh.
Summon Nene angry.
We have a Ponspector here, so... Yeah, it's probably 10-2, isn't it? Got Tasty Anselwing, Friend Shelterer O. I assume that's for Omega. Clear Sky Bluff. That's a Doomhawks. I'd prefer it if it didn't see me right now. Of course it saw me. Please. Thank you. Okay, that enemy just slipped right through there, briefly, but we have a key item. If you look in our key items, we have Pororo's favorite, too. Oh, I see. So there's multiple of Pororo's fave. I get it now. Got Blade Bird. And Swirly Slash. Let's put those into the Collectpedia. Swirly Slash specifically. A stone Nene named as she skimmed it across the wire. It never stopped. Man. Is there a quiet moment in here? Doesn't look like it. It's another Blade Bud. Ooh, those are level 73s. Best not take those off. Ooh, there are sound types here. Let's not piss them off. Let's go around and jump up. Jump up, Shulk. Maybe I have to go around. Yes. Have to go around here. And we're good. Time to see that Ponspector. Let's talk to Tay-Tay.
What's Tay-Tay
Hoo-hoo!
this time?
For friends found? Oh, his happiest day of life of Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay was thought to be afraid would have dangerous bad luck forever. Well. Friends seem like reliable sort of folk, and, Tay-Tay do need to see Chief 1-1, so maybe... Let friends say to escort Tay-Tay to meet Chief. Few of Tay-Tay dwindled to tiny pebble if surrounded with trusty allies. Tay-Tay might look like wimpy pants on first blink, but cowardly exterior actually hiding real talent. Friends know archaeology center at Frontier Village. Surveying is indispensable skill for excavation. And Tay-Tay happened to be a proud member of survey department. Path of surveying fraught with alerts and monsters, but Tay-Tay knows secret art of sneaking and weaving between. Can tell friends all about juicy footsteppings later.
Nay, not done eating.
Yellow team. Indeed. Well. We got a vast land to explore. And if we look at our quiet moments, we still have yet to get those 2 party members. Intriguing. Very well. Let's continue onward. Through the Cragmaw Caverns. Alchemoth's just off in the distance.
Alchemoth.
You okay?
Miss Melly, what's wrong? Is tummy hurty?
No, nothing like that. I'm just remembering what we heard at Companion's Cape. I have been mistaken in my thinking. The war is over and peace has been restored. We are rebuilding, slowly but steadily. I'd thought that with peace came happiness. Indeed, that even here, people would embrace it with open arms. But the reality is different.
The wounds have not yet fully healed.
Quite. Those who lost their home. Those seeking the light. Those who bear grudges. Though joy for them is still scarce, I thought only of me.
But you didn't. Not at all. The
I have to
High
agree with
Emperor
Shulk on
Colony
this
9.
one.
Actually, everyone who remained. You worked hard for them. You, Dunban, and Atharon led by example. Just so that others could smile.
Yes, keep on happy hat. Kino lusted upon a momopon, but still full of bones.
Kino.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. Before, Kino cried every day. Did not even want to go potty alone.
Why you bring that up? They're completely irrelevant to discussion. In Fariskin not cheer up as many. Agree to disagree. Anyway, cannot abandon hope. Ledapon's words.
Hope.
To become the hope of the High Intia is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name.
You are the hope of the High Intia. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering.
Indeed.
Friends, thank you. I think I can finally see now what my role here is. Onwards to Alchemoth.
Yeah. Well, I think this is a pretty decent amount of progress for this part. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we'll make some more progress through the Bionis Shoulder and see what that Ponspector in the distance has to say to us. This has been Mustachio Joshi signing off. Have a good one. Peace.